We were so used to having rain all spring, but it got hot today, close to 90, and it's going to be the same for the next few days. So tonight, we started watering. We won't water the tomatoes yet. They can handle it, but the potatoes were looking really wilty, and it looks like it's going out to the field, so it's time to shut that off. And I'm also, let's not get muddy, also down here, see how tall the corn is growing? Our beans are starting to get little beans on them. The red beets are getting red beets on them. Let's see. Can't really tell that yet. There, you can see where it's starting to form a red beet. And the cabbages, starting to make cabbages. Over here I'm watering my blueberries because they're definitely starting to get ripe now. And I need to water them. I watered the lettuce and the onions. Watered the sweet potatoes a little bit. Watered the cucumbers. I actually ate a cucumber today. These are the weirdest cucumbers that I've ever seen. There's another one on there. See how prickly they are? Yeah, I had to peel that one before I ate it. When I have enough, I'll make pickles, and that will be fine. I also sauteed some of these little baby squash with onions today and some thyme. And I plan to have them maybe with eggs tomorrow. The other pickles, the smooth-skinned ones, oh, where? There was a bigger one over here somewhere. There it is. There it is. That one, oh, there's a couple of them on there. These I will be able to eat as is. I'm getting close to having enough basil to make some pesto. I made quinoa tonight, and I haven't made that for a long time. I bought the kind that's not, that you need to rinse. It's not pre-rinsed. And so, since that's saponin stuff, however you pronounce it, it's supposed to be insecticide, I poured that over the basil since something is eating it. We'll see if that works. The dill, oh my goodness, the dill weed smells absolutely wonderful. Smells really good. And there's a purple cabbage that's starting to make a head. Everything's doing really well right now. I wanted to show you one of the avalanche white beets, because these leaves are enormous. These leaves are so big. Where did I see one? Oh, that's not real big yet. The peppers are definitely growing, but they looked really wilty today with all the heat, and with they haven't had rain for a while. They're setting a lot of fruit. Not too many leaves, but lots of fruit. Goodness, these are going to be nice in a few more weeks. And a close-up yet of the tomatoes. Tomatoes, just like the peppers, are really starting to set fruit. Nothing is coloring yet. As soon as I see that first tomato start to ripen, oh, this plant has a bunch on it. As soon as I see the first tomato start to ripen, I'll show you. I'll get very excited when I see that. And here I found some of my jalapenos. You can usually tell those plants. Oh, here's a bunch more. Lots more jalapenos. They look different from the top. The top is very pretty compared to some of the others, and the leaves are smaller. And here you can see our very first green beans. They're starting to come on, little tiny ones. Lots of flowers on there. When it gets this hot, things don't tend to pollinate too well. But these look good, what's on so far. And you'll see the sweet corn is starting to get tall. Oh, there's the beginning of a tassel. Well, I decided it was time to cover the blueberries since quite a few of them are getting ripe. So that 10 by 20 foot netting, and I fastened it in a few places with clothespins. Where is it? There it goes. There's a blimp.